What's up, y'all? I'm Justin,
I'm Todd.
and we're going to talk to you about our experience of building a small business and how we market it.
I think we got a leak, man.
Damn it. I would say probably 90 to 95% of our marketing budget goes into social media. So I think that long term it pays off. You know, we think it's going to pay off very, very well. We haven't completed. We're not successful yet. It's just something that, something we're going to put the time into, and we think it's going to give us a return.
Nothing in running a business happens on schedule. So just be prepared for using additional money.
When it gets real and you're starting to see the money go out the door, but you're in a position to start doing business and getting revenue, don't get held up by all these other distractions. Start bringing revenue in the door, even on a small scale. You know, if you start waiting around for all this stuff to be perfect before you start trying to build more customers, you're going to have a much bigger problem 3 or 4 months down the road.
Hashtag don't be a picky princess. In our industry, you're kind of put on a hierarchy, and being a local small business gets you in the game in terms of government entities and things like that. So it's extremely important.
It's also necessary too, because you have a lot of locally owned private businesses that want to see that certification. We've had a couple say that.
That's true.
So you might run into that.
It's super important if you have those qualifications to go ahead and get certified. And just get set up so that you have that. And normally it's a annual certification. After you go through the process once, it's literally signing a piece of paper stating that you're below this revenue, you're below this amount of employees, and you're good to go.
You really kind of have to just start. And that to me is like the hardest part. And so when you're documenting the process, I think it's important that you think about the lens that you want the audience to look through and the kind of content that you want your audience to see and what kind of message you're trying to give.
You have to be in it for the long term. I mean, this is a commitment that once you start, you can't stop.
When you have marketing dates and setbacks, if you're in the middle of documentation, don't stop documenting just because you got held back a week, because you need to build up that content. Don't ever stop just because you had a setback and you got to push things out.
I'll just finish with hashtag don't be a lazy hamster.
If you have any questions about today's topics, please feel free to reach out to us. You can also hit us up on all the different social media channels and we'll respond right back. Thanks for tuning in.